Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you live tonight from my room after an unbelievable, thrilling, exuberant, unbelievable, heart pumping finish to Super Bowl 56, where my team, the Rams, come out on top 23-20 over the Cincinnati Bengals in a game that, man, oh man, oh man, what a finish. What an absolutely amazing conclusion to the game. 4th down and 1, and Cincinnati had 3 chances and they couldn't get a yard to get the first down. I mean, it was an unbelievable finish to the Super Bowl. I really thought that the Rams obviously were in big trouble at the beginning of the second half, but they were able to ride the wave and come out on top, and an unbelievable finish. Something that they pretty much did the entire postseason. They did it 2 weeks ago in the NFC Championship game, down 10 points, heading into the fourth quarter, and they do it again this time around, down 4 points heading into the fourth quarter, even though it looked very bleak for the Rams after the interception on literally the second play of the second half. But I am extremely excited. I am pumped up. I was pumping my fist. I was actually listening to the game on the radio because I was actually driving around, and I was absolutely ecstatic, as you can imagine, when Aaron Donald sacked Joe Burrow to end the game, essentially, on 4th and 1. It was an unbelievable game. A lot of twists and turns. The Rams, as they did pretty much the entire season, got off to a great start. They were up 13-3. They missed an extra point that could have definitely come back and haunted the team later on in the game, and it looked as though that extra point miss was really gonna loom large at the end of the game. But fortunately, the Rams were able to get it done defensively in an unbelievable, absolutely wrecking crew of a defense in the second half with 8 sacks total. Unbelievable performance. But so they were up 13-3. Everything was looking great. Then Cincinnati scores a touchdown. They make it 13-10. And of course, the big blow for the Rams was the injury to Odell Beckham. When Odell Beckham went out with an injury and didn't come back for the rest of the game, the Rams offense really looked lethargic. They looked one-dimensional. They had very little mixes as far as the offensive plays is concerned, because the running game was non-existent. They couldn't run the ball at all. I believe that Kupp, who wound up being the MVP of the Super Bowl, only had 1 catch in the first half, and I believe that was the touchdown catch that he had. And other than that, he didn't do anything. And of course, the Rams really missed Higbee as well, and the running game and the running block, because they just couldn't run the football at all. So Cincinnati pretty much had the momentum on their side. And then, of course, the unbelievable start to the second half, where the first play, a 75-yard touchdown pass, it looked to me like it was offensive pass interference. If you look at the replay, it looked to me like Ramsey's face mask was caught by the Bengals wide receiver, and they should have called offensive pass interference. I don't know why, McVay didn't challenge the play. Maybe he couldn't challenge it, but an unbelievable, explosive beginning to the second half. And then, of course, on the next play, the interception. And at that point, I thought that everything was falling apart for the Rams. Everything was crumbling. What was going on? What the hell is happening? 2 plays, a 75-yard touchdown pass, and then an interception followed by that. And after that play, though, the Rams defense came to play. I mean, they absolutely carried the team on their back. They put all kinds of pressure on Burrow, and they didn't allow him to do absolutely squat. Cincinnati didn't score any more points after that. As I mentioned, 8 total sacks. Aaron Donald, I believe, had 4 sacks in the game, 3 or 4 sacks. An absolute beast, an absolute difference maker. Probably the best player in the league. And wow, what a finish to the game. I mean, I couldn't be more happier as a Rams fan than I am right now. I mean, for whatever reason, I just, in the back of my mind, I said to myself, I think the Rams are gonna they're gonna win this ball game. They're gonna win the Super Bowl. When I looked at the statistic that everybody knows, and that is that when the Rams were leading at halftime under Sean McVay, the record was 47-1. 47-1 after leading at halftime. And I kept going back to that number, even though things didn't look very well. The Rams offense, as I mentioned, was very stagnant after the injury to Odell Beckham. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't run the football to save their lives. Cincinnati was pretty much ganging on Kupp. They were not allowing him to do anything until the final, incredible, amazing final drive. 15, 16 plays. And I just knew it. I just knew that the Rams, at some point, were going to come up big, either the offense or the defense. I think this was a defensive victory by the Rams. I really do believe that. I think the way they stymied the Bengals offense in the second half was the difference maker. I mean, that was the difference in the game, no question about it. They came up big, both Aaron Donald and of course Von Miller, and what an absolutely amazing victory by the Rams. It is, by the way, the first time in about, I believe it's the first time in almost 30 years that an LA football team wins the Super Bowl. The last time that somebody won in LA were, of course, the Raiders back in 1983, if I'm not mistaken, when they beat Washington. That was the last time an LA team won the Super Bowl. And of course, there was no professional football in LA for approximately 22 years, and the Rams have been back for 6 years, and here we are after the 6th season back in LA. The Rams absolutely did what they were supposed to do, and that was to make it to the Super Bowl and ultimately win it. An incredible performance, as I mentioned, by the defense. A great job by the front office acquiring all these last missing pieces like Miller and Beckham. And I am pumped, man. I am ecstatic. My team won the Super Bowl, and yeah, I just wanted to make this video to gloat, and to celebrate a Rams Super Bowl victory. The first one in approximately 22 years. The last time they won, when they beat, of course, the Tennessee Titans back in 1999 when they were in St. Louis and they had the greatest show on turf. When they basically literally won that Super Bowl by an inch. If you remember, on the last play, Kevin Carter, I believe, tackled Dyson basically on the goal line to win the Super Bowl. And here we are 22 years later, and the Rams win the Super Bowl on a dramatic fashion. 2nd down and 1 for Cincinnati. It looked like they were going to at least get into field goal range, and the Rams stopped them cold the last 3 plays of the Super Bowl to win it. And I couldn't be happier today as a Rams fan with this victory. Anyway, just wanted to make this video. If you like my content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like my videos as well if you can. And I will catch you at the next video after I celebrate tonight. Have a great Sunday, guys.